What's going on, fellow golfers? Blaze over here at Blue Chip Athletic Club, where we train former, current athletes, and active duty military members to look, move, and feel their best, no matter the situation. So today we're going to talk a little bit of post-round, post-golf round in particular, mobility, where we can kind of open up our hips and start to make sure that we don't wake up tomorrow feeling like a bag of you-know-what. So first things first, we're going to find ourselves here on the floor. This is Nala, by the way. She sometimes likes to interrupt our our sessions, but that's okay. We're going to keep her in it because we love her. Okay, so you're going to find yourself onto the floor. What we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves into like a figure four twist. The way we're going to do that is we're going to put, oh, hi, baby girl, hi. What we're going to do, we're lay onto your back. I want you to put your left foot on top of your right knee, and the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to pick up that right leg. Now, this may be enough for you. You may be like, oh my gosh, this is so much. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is pretty intense. So if that is the case, you can hang out here. But what I want to work towards is I want to work towards dropping now my legs down into the right and then get into this position here where your feet make it to the ground. And now I'm going to look out to the left. And I know you probably can't see me, but I'm looking out to my left hand now. I'm getting a good twist, and I'm feeling this stretch here, especially in my glute, in my lower back, on my left side. Oh my gosh, this feels good. And we'll work here. Again, I like to do these movements 45 seconds or so, a minute, and then get in the switch. So I'm going to now straighten my right leg, plant my left. I'm going to bring my right foot on top of my left knee now, bend my left leg out to that figure four. Now, if you want to be here, you're good. I'm good with that. Otherwise, go ahead and drop your feet now down to the left. And now I'm going to look out to the right, and this feels good. And of course, Nala's just going to have us sit right here, which is okay. So we'll just be here, again, 45 seconds, a minute or so. You're looking out to that hand. He's trying to give me some knucks or something. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So you'll be here. Again, once you're done, side to side, we're going to pop up. You should be opening up again, down in your hips, where likely you'll be tight or reverberating that kind of tightness into your lower back. So next thing we're going to get into is going to be our couch stretch. Now, this is a very, very, very difficult move. I just want to make sure that I kind of preface with that. And there's a couple ways that we can make it a little easier, more manageable for you, and more difficult. So what I want to do, I'm going to use this bench here. You can use a couch. You can use a bench. You can use a mattress. Whatever you guys kind of have. You can even use the wall to do this. That way, you can still kind of do this move just about anywhere you are. But the way I'm going to set up is I'm going to put my right foot on top of the bench. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop my body all the way down to the floor. Now, the way that this is more and more challenging is if this back knee, so my right knee, is really close, really tight to the wall. When it's really tight to the wall, I'm getting a huge stretch here across the right hip flexor, and it's even tougher if I'm sitting up really, really tall. So a couple ways you can make this more manageable. You can squeak that knee out away from the wall. That's going to make it a little bit easier for you. And if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can bring that knee closer to the wall. Other ways that you can make this more challenging is you can rock your hips forward and back. So what I'm doing is I'm driving now my left knee over my left toe, and I'm trying to stay super long, and I'm leaning back. When I'm leaning back, I'm getting that stretch there across the right side hip flexor, and then I'm coming up. And again, when you sit all day at work, if you're sitting a lot, at home, whatever the case is, this stretch can be super, super good to give your hips a little bit of love. Extend those out when we kind of sit in flexion kind of all day long. So we'll be there, we'll stretch. I like to, again, rock forward and back. That's going to help me get a little bit better stretch in my hips, open up that mobility. And now I'm going to switch sides. So to switch sides, plant my right foot. I'm going to throw my left foot on top of my bench or elevated surface or up against a wall. I'm going to pop down, bring my knee down to the floor. And again, if you want to make it more manageable, bring that knee off the wall, off your box, off of your elevated surface. It's going to help you out. If you want it to be tougher, bring it closer, then sit up nice and tall. And again, I'm just going to rock forward and back, hopefully not hitting the dog. We'll do that because she would be very upset with me. And then we'll make this thing happen here. So again, getting that stretch across the front side of the hip, super, super important. rocking forward and back, really, really leaning into it. If you want to, you can even grab your bench or elevated surface here, pull back, and that's gonna help you get nice and high, stay really, really tall, and then you'll rock forward and back. So that is the couch stretch. Again, challenging move, but you can scale based on where you are, meet yourself where you are, and then try and open up your hips and start to feel better after your round. The next move we're gonna do is a set of knee 90s. The way these work, you're gonna come down onto the floor, and you're basically just gonna drop your butt and your feet down. Next thing you're gonna do is drop your knees down to the side, and you're gonna make two 90-degree angles, one with the left leg here, one with the right leg here. They don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get your protractor out and measure them. Then you're just gonna come down over that right leg, give yourself a little stretch, and then you're gonna pop up nice and tall. If you need to, you can plant your hands behind your back, bring your knees back through the middle, and then come down. No, you're really in the way, baby girl. Come back down on the right side. Now, if you want to scale this, make it more challenging, you can go Lookma no hands, and you can go, let me see if I can get this done, in this small space side to side here, where you're now passing your knees through the center, and you're using your core to keep you up nice and high, and your hip mobility to get you there. The next phase, the next more difficult way, is as you go side to side, you can pop up on the front shin box of the other side. So you can pop up here, up onto the left side, driving your hips forward. That's gonna help you loosen up, and then come down nice and slow and controlled. Swing your legs to the other side, pop up on the other side, and then down, nice, slow, and controlled the other way. So a couple ways that you can scale the knee 90 variant. Try those out for 45 seconds, maybe a minute. And then our last move is gonna be our world's greatest stretch. Now, it's called this for a reason. It feels incredible. But it's definitely something that you're gonna have to get used to and kind of flossing through movement patterns. So the way to get there, you're gonna come down onto the floor, kind of in this like up plank style of position. I'm gonna bring my left foot up here by my left hand. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some discovery. Now, if this is really tough for you, you can drop your right knee, so my back leg, to the floor. And what I'm gonna do, I like to make like little circles here along my front leg. I like to kind of twist, that easy twist move for the yogis in the room. You can pick up your left hand, kind of twist all the way back, come down. I'll sometimes straighten my front leg, grab my left toe, maybe give it a little shake, and come down. And the last kind of variant that I like to do is I like to turn my toes for my front foot and my back foot out to the left, and then drop my hips down. And this gets an awesome stretch here across the top of my left glute. And then I'll come back in to the front, and then I'll just switch sides. So I'm gonna pop up my feet. Sometimes I like to come into this down dog position before I go for the next one. And then again, right foot by the right hand. I'll give a couple hip circles here. Ooh, side to side. My hips are tight. Oh, and again, I'll give a little right hand. It's gonna come up. I'm gonna twist nice and big. Oh, baby. I'm gonna pop down, extend my leg, grab my toes, shake it a little bit, come down, and then I can turn toes to the right, not kick the dog, drop my hips from up here to down here a little bit, and then twist, and then pop up and out. So that is a quick little follow-along tutorial, something you can do after any golf round that's gonna really, really help you loosen up your hips, loosen up your upper back, really start getting you back out there on the course, swinging easier with less resistance and more pain-free. So if you guys have any questions about what we do here at Blue Chip Athletic Club, we'd love to talk to you about it. We'll drop a link down below if you're interested in getting some personal training with us to help you look, move, and feel your best. We do training, nutrition, accountability with you and a coach, a lot of education, and we've got an awesome online community. So we hope you can see you guys around, and good luck out there on the course. Hit them straight. See ya.